Didn't Joe Biden go on the biggest spending spree in American history?
No, Donald Trump actually spent a lot more than him. So Donald Trump is personally responsible as the president for about 30% of the national debt. And I believe Joe Biden's brought it down by $1.4 trillion since he's been in office.
When the COVID money went out.
You mean the deficit?
But
Just let me
this.
speak. I was asked a question. I answered it. Donald Trump is responsible for more of the national debt than Joe Biden is. Period. End of story. Those are what the numbers say. We also had a good jobs report today, or a good economic report. I know, Brian, you spoke about it this morning on Fox and Friends. 2.9% fourth quarter growth, 2.1% increase in consumer spending. Those are good indicators. When people are talking about all the layoffs are in one sector, in tech. And basically, they're right-sizing the fact that they overhired in 2021, and 2022. So they're going back to the mean there. They paid people way too much, gave people big fancy titles. They couldn't afford to do that. So I'm not for calling everybody a MAGA Republican. I know that was part of what he was talking about today, but he does have an economic record to run on. And he does have the fact that you have important representatives, so much so that people thought that he could be speaker, this Kevin Hern, who said we have to make hard decisions about what's going on with Social Security and Medicare. And he's part of a conference of 160 conservative Republicans who have said that they want to look at changing the retirement age. That's something that Nancy Mace, for instance, a Republican, has said is absolute non-starter. McCarthy said that as well. But get your caucus in line. If you don't want Democrats talking about the fact that there are people in your conference who are important to you, by the way, saying that we should raise the retirement age, people are going to pay attention to it and they're going to vote accordingly.